Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So this was the rating thing I was talking about doing today. The cars are over here. You can't really see them very well, but before the race starts, I just thought I'd show the cars closer up so you can see them. Now I do realize one slight problem. This track is actually a car mat kind of thing, so I don't know what's happening, but clearly because of the track and how far the cars are, you aren't able to see everything, which is why I'm going to show the cars up close first and then do the race. So here's the cars that are starting first and second in the race. I do believe that, yeah, this one's first, this one's second. So this one is starting first on the grid in the race. This one's starting second. This one's third. And then this one is going to be starting fourth. So just let me know who you think's going to make the top two and advance to the final four cars for Saturday's race. You could do that in one of two ways. You could do it in the chat feature in the live, or if you're not able to make the live, that is totally fine, and I understand that. And if you're busy or whatever, I completely understand that's happening for certain people because, they're out, looking for cars or whatever it may be. I'm just going to say this. I don't care if you're busy or not, but if you're, well, actually, I kind of sort of take that back a little bit. I mean, maybe not. All I'm saying is that, I just want to have a fair, fun race event thing happen. So for the busy people, you can always watch the live after it's on my channel. But for the people that are able to make it, you can, watch it right now. Zelda Diecast Racing said they may or may not be here for this live today or tomorrow. I wasn't sure about doing this live today, but then I figured out, may as well do it earlier in the morning for the people who are, in later time zones, unable to watch it later in the day kind of thing. Because, the time zone differences are completely different. So, yeah. And like I said, that's why I try to make my live streams at different times. So people, who are having a time zone where it's later in the day for them can watch live and join it earlier in the day kind of thing. Anyways, enough talk about time zone differences and everything. Let's just get the race started and underway because that's the main reason why I'm doing this live. It's supposed to be a special, unique, fun, interesting racing live. This mat is not, like taped to anything or whatever. So yes, it is going to move because of that. I am fully aware. But without further ado, no more interruptions or anything else. Let's get over here and start the race. 3, 2, 1, go. Right, lap 1 started. Now we're into lap 2 of 4. Oh, okay, and we are on lap 3 of 4. Wow, this is final lap. And the silver Mercedes-Benz C-Class touring car from 94 is going to slightly win just because of the bumper difference. Yep. Well, he only won by about, I wouldn't say even 3 full seconds, but like 3 milliseconds ahead of the awful clever DTM. That was super close. And this one's third, this one's fourth. So first, second, third, fourth. Wow, this was not how I expected this race to go. Well, like I said, this was going to be kind of a quick live thing just because, it's only 7 cars. This will be the tracks car mount thing that I use for all of these race events. Just because it's better to do this because every car has the same advantage. Whereas if I was using my 4-lane or 6-lane track, the rubber tire cars or the, heavier, bigger cars wouldn't be able to go down the track as well. So, yeah. I understand that if, you weren't able to do the chat feature, that's totally fine. I respect that. All that I'm saying is that, after this live is done and on my channel, that you comment in the live stream and tell me what you thought about this race. And like I did say, this Karma track product item was going to move a few times, and it did, but, not so much as bad as I thought. Harm solid snake. I'm so sorry to say this, but this is a special cars racing event thing. I understand your thing in the chat is related to cars. I totally understand that. But that's not what this live's about. I'm sorry to say that. That's not what this live's about. That's not what this race was about. If you're talking about a Corvette, it's probably because there's one back there. Well, just, let me know if you had any thoughts about this special racing event with these DTM touring cars, although now mostly they're just German race cars, which is why it's like such or Dutch Touring Wagon Masters event, DTM for short. They're all German touring race cars, by the way, now. They used to have other race cars that were non-German ones, I think. Yeah, Alfa Romeo actually used to compete in it, which was Italian. And now the car companies, I guess I'll do that, Zelda. Harm Solid Snake. I'm so sorry to say this, but you are completely not talking about anything about this race, and it's not really making the proceedings go much better for me. I'm really sorry to say this, but you're Zelda Diecast Racing. Well, it's great that people are chatting with each other. That's fine with me. But just, realize that, when I'm doing a racing event, and if you're talking about something else completely off topic, please wait until the event's done before I go into other car topics. Can you please just, let that happen? Zelda Diecast Racing. I'm going to have to restart the race if you're okay with that, because the race kind of ended already. But I guess I'll restart it since you just joined, and I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. So for the few of you that are here, I'll just restart the race if everyone's okay with that. Are the one or two of you okay if I restart the race because it's super quick and I can easily restart it again? Zelda Diecast Racing, are you okay with that? Okay, thanks for letting me know. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, we're on to lap 3. Now we're on to lap 4, final lap. Wow, and this time the Mercedes won it by much more. All right, so the results are pretty much the same actually somehow. All right, so the race is over. This is the winner, the 94 Mercedes-Benz touring car, just from the first race. But this time, he was actually about 1 to 3 seconds further ahead of the other cars this time, and the car that finished second in the race. This is the winner, and it'll be advancing on to the second round on Saturday. And this will be the other car that advances to the final four cars on Saturday's line. Oops. Car did a flip, but landed right side up somehow. Yeah, congrats, Zelda Diecast Racing. You actually chose the winner. In fact, you were the only one who chose that car to win. Someone else chose this one to win, I believe. Yeah, your car did win, Zelda. So technically, since there's only 7 cars here, I can't have like all of my subscribers, be on a team for this kind of thing because there's only 7 cars. I wish I had more cars, but then if I did, it would take much longer. Well, get ready because on the second race of 4, there's 4 races in total, are happening tomorrow. Tomorrow's grid is going to be completely different. 2 Alfa Romeos and a Mercedes-Benz. And yes, the cars are completely different. So for that live, people will be choosing different cars. How many cars going here? Now, I'm not going to be racing these cars, but I will just show them up close and then put them over here so they're ready for tomorrow's race. All right. Fifth. Sixth and 7th. Right, so these are the cars that are starting 5th and 6th. They're both Alfa Romeo 155 DTM cars. Well, touring car and or DTM car. So these are the cars that are starting 5th and 6th in tomorrow's race. This one's starting 5th. This one's starting 6th. And then the blue Mercedes touring car, another AMG one, this time from Matchbox, not a Hot Wheels Premium one. Similar body style and everything compared to the Hot Wheels Premium one, just different decals and stuff, is starting 7th, which is last. Now, since there's no other car there, that's pretty much, means the blue Mercedes kind of sort of has an advantage because there's no other car behind him or next to him, because then he can, overtake at any time possibly, depending on how that race goes for tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Thanks for joining this special kind of quick live. I hope to see maybe a little bit more people in tomorrow's live just because it's going to be happening a little bit later in the day, not as early as this one, obviously. Thanks, everyone, for being here. If you're busy, I totally understand that if you weren't able to watch. If you have time to watch this live later on today or sometime this weekend, that is totally a-okay, fine by me. All that I care is that when you have time to watch it, you watch it and do everything. Bye, everyone. Thanks for being here. Gotta go. I'm kind of confused by that, unfortunately. I'm not sure what you're talking about with your dice suggestion, but unfortunately, I do have to go. I actually have a few things I'm doing this morning, unfortunately. I'm not going into details about them because, there are things that I don't want to mention in this live. So, yeah. I'm so sorry to say this, Elda, but your dice suggestion thing, I just don't see how that would work. bye everyone. Thanks for being here. I would have accepted your suggestion, Zelda, but I'm just super confused by it, and because of that, I just don't feel like I would be able to do it. I'm not trying to hurt anyone's feelings in any way, but if something's really too confusing for me to figure out what it is or what it means, for a suggestion for future racing events besides this one, I'm probably most likely not going to do it. I would like to hear what you want me to do for another racing event after this one's done with this track thing. Maybe I do 10 NASCARs on it or something next time. I don't know. I'll just let you know whatever my next racing event is, and if subscribers want to help pick it out, that's fine with me too. However, that's not going to happen until next week though. Well, you could do it on Sunday's live after the race is done and give me suggestions for my next racing lives then. Alright, this is the official ending point of the live. Actually, I now understand what you're saying by that, Zelda. Unfortunately, I'm doing it based off time, and that's why the cars are the way they are in here, because I do actually have a time list. And I already set up everything by times and everything, so that's the way I did the race. So yeah, I may consider doing your suggestion for that next time, but given the fact that if I do 10 cars, that's not going to work. If I do 4 cars, that could work because then it would be 1, 2, 3, 4. But if I did 10, that's 2 races of 5. But again, that's going to be kind of interesting. I do appreciate your suggestions, Zelda. I do appreciate that. Maybe I could do that for my next racing event if you're okay with that, which would be next week on, probably Monday or Tuesday. If you're okay with that, Zelda. Because like I said, I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings that are here in the live in the chat feature or watching it later on in the comments. So yeah. I do appreciate your suggestions, Zelda Diecast Racing. Had I known that's what you wanted to do sooner, I probably could have done that before I figured out everything with the time stuff. Alright. So now, after everything's all been cleared out and everything's good and done and finished, this is really the official final ending point of the live. Bye. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe on my other, diecast car racing lives or video game racing lives or videos. Yep. Yeah, I do know that. I do know he has used that before. Bye. I really do actually have to go. Don't forget, I will have a second race happening tomorrow with those 3 cars. And it's going to be interesting because it's one less car, so anything could happen. The Alphas might get first and second, or maybe the Mercedes-Benz puts one out of there. Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see what happens at tomorrow's live when I do it tomorrow. Tomorrow's live will be happening probably about maybe 10 or 12 p.m. most likely. Just because, I don't have as many things happening tomorrow like normal. So, yeah. I'll just let you know what time it happens when, I feel like doing it tomorrow. I may or may not make a video, but, yeah. I'll just let you know when it happens. It's getting close to 9, actually. 9 in the morning over here for me in USA, that is. I really do need to get going, so, yeah. Well, I'm glad you made the live, Zelda. I am glad that happened. Alright. Really gotta go, because I did say before I have a few things happening today. So, thanks everyone for being here, and I hope to see maybe a few more people possibly in tomorrow's live, because it's going to happen later. Whoever hit the thumbs up button, thanks for doing that. Bye now. And also, have a great rest of your day, everyone. And, for people going through tough times, just, try to have a happy, positive attitude, because, when you smile, it can go a long way. Smiling when people are not feeling happy, makes them feel a little bit more happier about their day, and it may actually help them forget why they were sad to begin with. So yeah, and also praying that people get better. That's not a bad thing too. Um, because I really do not like it when people are having sad days and people aren't cheering them up. I want to give people happier days kind of things and make people feel happy about themselves and everything that they're doing right now and going through in their life. um I just always try to keep a happy, positive attitude and outlook on life because every time I feel happy, it makes other people feel happy, whether it's smiling or something else. So yeah, just try to be happy. The more happy you are, the less sad you'll be, and the less sad you are, the more happy and the more you get to enjoy life. And you know, special things may or may not happen. Who knows? Bye.